police officers in Nassau County in the New York City suburbs. They will now assist federal agents with immigration enforcement. Joining me now is Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman. Okay, what exactly are your police officers doing to help ICE?
So ICE has asked us for 10 detectives that we will cross-designate and embed with ICE to make sure that we get all our criminals off the streets that are here illegally. And when I say that, I mean not just that they're here illegally. We're not doing raids. We're not doing sweeps. We're not asking people for their immigration status. We are going after individuals who have committed crimes who are here illegally, whether it be burglary, robbing people, stealing cars, shoplifting, whatever it is. If they committed a crime and they're here illegally, our police officers are going to work with ICE to make sure that they're apprehended, they're detained, and they're deported. In addition, our sheriff's department is holding up to 50 cells in our jail to detain these people, these criminals, on a temporary basis until ICE can permanently detain them or deport them. And by the way, we're very grateful that President Trump is now letting us and giving us the tools to keep our community safe. Thank you, President Trump.
Got it. Now, the completely different subject, Bruce, for a second. The NCAA had banned transgender athletes from competing in women's sports. This was just one day after Trump signed his executive order on precisely this. Now, you signed off on a transgender ban in your county last summer. You were challenged by New York's Attorney General Letitia James. You must feel vindicated.
I feel great. President Trump is doing the right thing. He understands that we have to protect the integrity of women's sports. We have to create fair competition, and we have to have a safe environment. And we also have to have privacy for these athletes and not have biological males in their locker rooms. It's just common sense. We're very gratified that President Trump is doing this. We did it a year ago. I was challenged by Letitia James. I kid with President Trump that we're the only two guys that have been sued by Letitia James.
Question here on two things. What you're doing with migrants and deporting them, the criminal migrants in Nassau County, and what you're doing with getting men, biological men, out of women's sports. Are those two things popular in Nassau County? You got support?
They're wildly popular. I was out to dinner last night. 7 or 8 people came up to me and said, thank you very much for protecting the integrity of girls' sports. A lot of them had daughters who compete athletically. And then people on the street, and especially in the minority communities, they want the criminals out. They thank us all the time. They want ICE in there. They want our Nassau County Police Department in there. So we're doing the job, and people are appreciating it. And just remember, Stuart, Donald Trump lost Nassau County by 70,000 votes in 2020. He won Nassau County by 33,000 votes. That's a 103,000 vote swing. It's because people were fed up with Biden-Harris and they wanted Trump back.
You got it going. Bruce Blakeman, always a pleasure. Thanks for being on the show today, sir. You have a great weekend, sir.